Hey, my name's Ed Winslow. I'm with NicheQuest.com, and today I'm going to talk to you. If you were a commercial office leasing broker, I'm going to talk to you about how to generate leads and close more deals by dominating your local market with Google and Google My Business and Maps. And I am going to show you a couple samples. So, first of all, imagine if you had a for rent or for lease sign on every single building in your market. I mean, that's huge credibility. You're going to have all the tenants that are in the market are going to see your name. They're going to remember your name. They're going to see your name over and over and over. And that is going to generate a lot of business. People are going to see you as the authority, the expert in your market. They're going to remember your name. You're going to get a lot of word of mouth. And that's how that works. But not always that easy to dominate a market and have a bit for rent or lease sign with your business and name and phone number on every single building. But you can do that on Google. And I'm going to show you an example of how you can do this. And this is this is a formula that I used many times. I was a former commercial real estate broker coming out of CBRE. And I ended up building a marketing agency. I do business with a lot of developers, real estate companies, commercial real estate companies, furnished office and co-working businesses, and other businesses like land survey companies, real estate attorneys, that kind of thing. So I'm really focused in the real estate niche. This happens to be a contractor, a luxury design build service, and you can see they got 104,000 views in a 30-day period from their Google My Business account. That's like really insane. This is all keyword driven. So I'm not going to say you're going to get these kind of results. These are pretty extraordinary. This was in New York City, but the result came from thousands of searches, and people aren't just searching office space for rent in your town. They're searching many other ways. And as you know, real estate is a very hyper-local market. People are searching office space for rent or for lease by building address, by neighborhood name, near transportation. And I'm going to show you a little bit about how you can capitalize on that. And I'm going to show you an example of how Mitch Waldman from Cogent Realty and Advisors in New York City was able to do this. So real quick, Google My Business. You've probably seen this before. You may even have one of these set up. If you don't, you should be setting one up. One of the real keys here is what's called NAP. That's your name, address, phone number. That is what Google is looking at when they're crawling through individual pages, videos, even social content. Name, address, phone number. You want it to be exactly everywhere the way it is on your Google My Business account. And you can see here, this is, here's an example. Here's Cogent Realty Advisors. This is the map page. And you can see, look at all the geographic terms, all the business names, all the locations. And again, here's another picture of a map. Here's Union Square in New York City. So, a great keyword phrase could be, office space for rent near Union Square or Gramercy Park, or near Grand Central Station or Madison Square Garden, or in Chelsea, or near Chelsea Piers, or on and on. Near city, if you're a lawyer, you might be looking for office space for rent near City Hall. So Google My Business and Maps, name, address, phone number, really key. Where to use it? Everywhere. In your Google My Business account, you want to create a keyword and geographic rich Google My Business description. Keywords, they're triggers and signals to Google, and these are geographic terms. Terms like office space for lawyers or doctors or hedge funds or finance companies, on and on and on. Taking photos, really, really key. When you take a photo with, let's say, an iPhone with your geographic settings turned on, okay, you and you start to post those photos on your Google My Business and also on your website, Google's going to see that latitude and longitude code that is on your, you don't see it, but it's embedded into the photo, and this is a very easy way to provide geographic signals to Google about what you do and where you do it. And so if you cover an entire county, pretty awesome to go out and start taking pictures of buildings in your marketplace and upload those to Google My Business and also to your website. Okay. Okay. Let me pause here for 1 second. I'm going to jump over to Google, and I'm going to show you an example of Cogent Realty's results and what they've done and how you can do the same thing. And then I'm going to talk to you about what we did to generate this 100,000 views. And this is really the key to ranking on Google. You're not going to just rank with content alone. And you're not going to get enough results just by ranking for tenant rep in New York City. It's just not going to produce enough results. You need vast keyword exposure, and the only way you're going to get that is by creating a tremendous online reputation in the eyes of Google. And I'm going to talk to you a little bit about how we do that. Okay, so here's the Cogent Realty site, and Mitch Waldman, who owns Cogent Realty, has done an awesome job, and he has stuck with it. And this is almost like a system, as if they would teach it to you right out of CBRE. And he's been, very focused on every week he writes a new blog, and it's a very hyper local type of blog. And a lot of times he'll actually call the blogs guides. And so you can see, like, here's the Empire State Office Space and Business Rental Guide. Same thing with the World Trade Center. And you can see that here's, he's writing about 12 Penn Plaza, 450 7th Avenue. Okay. And if we go over here for more property guides, see we're calling them property guides because that gives you huge credibility. Okay. And okay, so here are all the different blogs that he's written. Here's the Chrysler Building Office Rental Guide, Empire State Building Office Rental Guide. Let's see, what else has he got here? So let me show you some ranking results. Okay, so here we are over at Google, and I'm going to show you a live result. So if you search the keyword phrase office space for rent World Trade Center, and this is good because you can see that Google's showing other suggestions. You know that people are searching this. When you see this drop down, you know that people are searching. Google's telling you, they're giving you guidance as to what to search. So we click enter, and if you look here, so you've got an ad at the very top, and then you've got right here Rent NY Office, and this is Cogent Realty, as you can see. And okay, after the ads, they rank number 1, higher than the owner of the World Trade Center. That's pretty amazing. Mitch runs a very small shop, and he is outranking the owner of the World Trade Center, and which is pretty remarkable. And here he ranks again. Here he's on Google. Here he's above Instant Offices. This is a good search because Google's putting in questions. When they put in questions, that that's a good search. So you've got ads, you've got questions. He's ranking above LoopNet, Squarefoot.com, and you can actually see here's some other things. Google's telling you what people are searching. One World Trade Center cost. Is one World Trade Center fully leased? Actually, 3 World Trade. People are searching 3 World Trade. So right there, Google is telling you what people search for. Here's one World Trade Center floor plan. So floor plan, incentives. These are really, really great keywords to capitalize on in your blogs. Okay. Now, if we take a quick look over here, and you can look at, here's the blog, you can go over and take a look at this. This is really good information. Great. It's got floor plans, very, very keyword rich. He's got really great financial data. Okay. He's got all the benefits of the building. Lots of great I mean, it's a very, very keyword rich. This is why he's #1. And I do want to mention too, if we go back here, this is actually called this featured snippet. This is a code that we created, that we embedded on a site. It's called a schema code, and it was able to pull this data. And this also works with your Google My Business account. It aligns your website and Google My Business together. They really work as one. And that's how he got this amazing result right here. Okay, so let me show you, if you do a search for Empire State Building. And I am searching in an incognito window. So you will, this is a very clean search, you'll get the same results. So office space for rent, Empire State Building. Pretty awesome building. Everybody knows the Empire State Building, of course. So 1, 2, 3, 4 ads come up #1, and there he is. There's Rent NY Office. There's Cogent Realty with their business rental guide. He ranks #1, above the questions, above Metro Manhattan, Instant Offices, above Empire State Realty Trust, Search Office Space. I mean, these are big sites, 42 floors. These are big, dominant sites, and Cogent Realty is ranking at the #1. How awesome is that? This is how you get business. This is how you get not only tenants calling you, but also landlords. So if you want to pick up agency business, and this is the modern day version of having a for lease or sale sign on every single building in your market, and this is how you get it done. Okay. Okay. This is the Chrysler Building, and you got your ads, 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, Regis does have the Google My Business account ranking, but look here, you've got Instant Offices ranking #1, and then you've got Cogent Realty #2. So this is the formula. This works. Okay, so I just want to say that you're already doing this. If you're a successful real estate broker, you're already doing this. You're already writing proposals and reports and all that. All we're talking about here is writing those reports and getting them onto Google the right way. Any kind of content that you're creating, you should definitely be getting it online. Now, here's what really works. So here's an article that we wrote for Mitch and for Cogent that was picked up by ABC7. And here's the article. Okay, and you can see it's got a link to his website. You can scroll down, and there you go. There's ABC7. Here's another one. Here's a Fox media site. Same thing. There's there's the link to the site. This is really what. Okay, here's your content, your Mitch's information. We didn't make his email public, but you can actually click this link here and send an email. Let's see. This one is from ask.com. You can see right up here. This is ask.com, big site. So when you're picked up by hundreds of media sources every single month, targeting different topics every single month, this is what makes the difference. This is how we were able to get a client ranking to the point where they got over 100,000 views a month. 100,000 views. Imagine you're having a business that gets 100,000 views a month, and that business was a small business owned by 2 guys. They're a luxury design build business in the custom aquarium market. They build custom aquariums. You can go do a search for Custom Aquariums NYC. You'll see who they are. And then here's an article that was in USA Today. So this is the strategy. This is what works. This is a strategy that is extremely affordable. It does require some work, but you're already doing the work. You're already writing a lot of content, and this is great content that you can use to get in front of tenants and landlords. That is just going to put you head and shoulders above everybody else. Cushman, CB, Newmark, none of these companies are doing this. They're just missing it. and it's a wide open opportunity for you. Okay, so here we are back. This is what it looks like. So this is what we do for Mitch. We create articles and videos and slideshows, audio blogs, social. We're building this huge footprint. This is what we're doing every single month. This is what works. So this is what I can help you with. If you want to dominate your market, give me a call. I know how it works. I've done it for a long time. I've been doing this for well over 10 years. I sold a lot of buildings in New York City. I've been in the sales business. I've been in the marketing business, and I turned my business into a marketing agency. Google News, Fox, these are all the different media sources that we work with. So again, nichequest.com. My name's Ed Winslow. You can actually click the link below or just visit nichequest.com. I've already done a lot of the keyword research for you. So give me a call if you need some help with this.